Yes, Addison. Yes. Yes.
So let's just say I got the area, but I missed the perimeter. Would that be 1/2?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, can I move to second page?
Absolutely.
I can always go back. Keely, where's your homework? Oh. Okay, if you happen to find it, bring it to Miss Waltz for at least some credit, okay? You. Start counting through time. Yes. Okay. I have. Okay, Brayden. Okay. Okay. All right, let me have it. Ask me some questions, please. Yes, Alex.
Number 8.
Number 8. Okay. So number 8, you're gonna get the area of the triangle. So 1/2, 3.14, because that's half, or that's the radius, right? Wait a minute. Let me get my bearings right. 12.5, and then here,
Wouldn't it be diameter? You doing this curve? Yeah.
Yes, but I don't need this.
I thought it would be just like times 7 squared.
Oh, perimeter. Oh, sorry, I was already trying to do the area of, this. Okay. Alright, so perimeter, right? I've got to get this right here is what? A parallelogram, right? So I can get this outside, and this outside, right? So that takes care of this and this, correct? Alex?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, and then we learned in class the other day, I want the circumference, right? Right? So what's the formula for finding circumference of a semicircle?
D times pi d divided by 2.
Correct, right?
Yeah.
It's usually plus d, right? But we leave that out for finding circumference. So I have 3.14, so pi d, d is gonna be 7. They give you the 7, right? So 2 pi d divided by 2. There's your perimeter. So area, I've got area of my semicircle and I have area of my parallelogram. I have to add those two together. Okay. Yes, Tara. Okay, what part? Okay, so you understand this is inside, right? So, oh, yeah.
That would be 14. The diameter.
Yes, you're right on that. Hold on. Yeah, this whole thing is 14. Half of it is 7. So, right, 2 pi d.
Why are we doing 1.5 if it's perimeter?
Well, because you're finding circumference of a semicircle, so you're dividing by 2. They just didn't write it, but circumference is pi d over 2 for a semicircle, right? So it looks like they used r instead of d, right? So that should have been 14. 14 times pi times 2 divided by 2. So did y'all get 97.96 for that? Is that what you got? For perimeter. Did anybody get 97.96?
No.
No, what did y'all get? This?
I just did my whole time.
I didn't know exactly. I didn't
I got a reason to show you.
Oh,
I just
I was-
skipped it.
yeah. No. So, yeah, if you just had done pi d divided by 2, which is 7, they just went ahead and did this part and multiplied by 7. So, you're still gonna get the same answer, Tara. Pi d over 2.
That's so confusing how they just.
Yeah, I don't like the way they gave the answer, but they did circumference of a semicircle plus the perimeter of this, and this. Remember, they left without this because it's inside. We'll do some more review over finding area and perimeter. What you need to practice and try to memorize are the formulas. You will not be given them on your test. Yes, Ryan?
Well, how would you find the side of, like, the height of the triangle?
The height of what?
Triangle.
You don't need to. Look, they give you that, but you are finding the perimeter and area of the parallelogram. See it? Then you're finding the perimeter and area of the semicircle. And put the triangle in there with the height to. Okay, any more questions over the homework? Yes, Tara. Number 3. Okay, so again, to find perimeter, I need the circumference of my semicircle, right? But I'm not gonna put in plus D, right? Okay, and then I'm gonna find this and this and this. I'm not gonna include this for the perimeter, right? That's not on the outside. Remember we talked about perimeter being the outer. Okay, and then for area, you're finding area of the semicircle and area of the triangle. If I need to write anybody a pass to come in the morning, I can review some of this, but we're gonna spend tomorrow and Friday reviewing. What I need from you guys is to know the formulas so we know how to use it. Okay? All right, we're gonna go on to notes. I'm happy to go back over this with anybody else that needs it, whether it's in the morning or it's when we get around to homework today. Okay, so get your notebooks out. This will be the last of the notes for area. So go ahead and write in your table of contents 1027, and we're doing area of shaded regions. I'm gonna put 3, maybe it'll only take us 2, let's just see how well we kind of get it. So flip on over. And I have area
What do you write?
of shaded region. Area of shaded region. Raise your hand, Alex, if you want to ask any questions. Happy to answer them, but I need a little bit of raising hands. All right, so example 1. All right, you know what? I'll draw mine, but I'm gonna give you what it really should look like. 'Cause you know I don't draw very good. There you go. Okay, so you're drawing a square and then a circle inside the square. You've got 28 meters and 28 meters. So I'm gonna attempt to draw it now that you know what it's supposed to look like. Third time maybe is a charm. Oh man, okay. Told y'all, we all got our gifts, right? This is not mine. Okay. So you've got basically all 4 corners shaded. You are dealing with a square. Again, hopefully as I walk around, your square looks much better than mine.
Mine was a little.
Okay. All right, so area out. Area out. My area of my square is what? What number am I using for area of my square? Please, somebody know this. Callum. Okay, 28 millimeters squared, right? S squared. For a square, all the sides are the same. We're just multiplying two sides. Okay? No, it's just M.
Oh, I think you said millimeters.
No, meters. I may have said millimeters. So this would be 784 meters squared. Area N is going to be what? What's my area N going to be? What do I need to find in the middle? What?
The circle.
Yeah, I need the area of the circle. So Ryan, what's my formula for finding area of a circle? Nope, not for a circle. Colton. Pi r squared. Pi r squared. What is r going to be, Madison? What's r going to be?
I'm a little bit confused.
Okay. Addison.
14.
14. Right? This length is the same as this length. Right? It's a square. There's a circle in the middle, but the diameter is the same as the sides. 28. 28 here, right? It's a square. So the diameter is 28. So like Addison said, the radius is 14. So then we get 615.8 meters squared. Shh, really? I don't really know why anybody wants to yell out. 0.4, yep. Okay, so yes, Lana. So I want the area that's shaded. How am I gonna find that, you guys? Bryce.
I guess I don't know. I thought I
Colton.
Area out minus area in.
Yep.
had. What?
The area out, the entire square, minus the area of the circle, leaves us with the shaded part. Right? Addison, what'd you get?
168.6.
Okay? Okay, look, we know how to find area of the square, correct? Right? The two sides multiplied together, or the two sides squared for a square. We know how to find area of a circle, right? Okay? So for the shaded part, I'm subtracting the area out minus the area in. I'm left with the shaded part. This is the shaded area. Let's do another one. So this will be example 2. I'm gonna let y'all draw it and then I'll give you my attempt. So here it is. Here it is. You've got 2 rectangles. Yes.
How come we're not doing further?
We're just not, because I'm not gonna get, we're just not for shaded area.
Number 2?
Yes. Everybody's drawing number 2. Yes.
You said rectangle.
Yeah.
That's why.
I'm like, that's not
Okay.
a rectangle.
Okay, please, just know I am doing my best. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what this shape is, and I'm sorry.
I want to make sure that.
It's entertaining, I gotta admit. It's pretty.
Well, good. Cameron, way to be positive. I'm glad I can be entertaining. Okay, you're drawing two triangles. Okay, we're going to find the area of the shaded part. So right off the bat, Hannah, what are we gonna find area of? We're gonna find two areas. What is it gonna be? No, not quite. I want to get the area that's shaded. But in order to do that, Will, what do I have to do?
You have to do area out and area in.
Right. And then we subtract the two to give me what's left, what's the shaded. Okay, so laugh if you want to, since Cameron says I'm entertaining, so let's see if I can draw this somewhat. Not too bad.
So proud of you.
Thanks, Tara.
I am so good with this.
Not yet, I'm concentrating, hang on. Okay. Not,
Nice.
okay,
Pretty
that's
decent.
fine, yeah, not too bad.
I agree.
Okay, so here is 7 inches. And this is gonna be shaded. This is shaded, this is a right angle. And this is shaded. Then we've got height there, which it tells us is 12 inches. This is 21 inches, and this is 20 inches and 29. Okay, so my area out, 1/2 times base times height, right? So we want the big triangle, right? So somebody tell me what two numbers I'm gonna use to find area of that triangle. Yes. Not right this second. If you want to try us back in about 15 minutes, but I'm lecturing right now. Alex.
29.
Okay, Alex said, listen, Alex says 21 and 29. Raise your hand if you agree with him. That's how to find area of our big triangle. Okay, good, because he's wrong. Base, he's right about 21, but it's gonna be 20 is my height. Look at this little thing right here. That's a right angle. That's showing you where the base is and where the height is. This number's just given to you to throw you off. It's giving you all three sides of that big triangle. So 1/2 times 21 inches times 20 inches is, somebody give me the answer. Who has it? Madison.
No, I was just gonna say, we can't see it.
Oh, sorry. Okay, there we go. Who's got it? Bryce.
210 inches squared.
210 inches squared. Okay, now I need the area in. Oh goodness. So what's our base and what's our height? Colton, what two numbers am I going to use for this? 7 and 12. 7, look, 7 is given as this. Here is 7. That's your base. Your height, they told you, was 12. That's your in, right? So that's 1/2 base times height. Who's got that number for us? Cameron.
42 inches square.
42 inches squared. So in order to get the area shaded, I've got to do area out minus area in. So 210 minus 42 is 168 inches squared. Hi, Miss Thomas. Okay, so that's two examples for area shaded. You gotta find the outside area and then the inside area and subtract the two. All right, so let's do another one. I think I can draw this one, you guys. Yes, Lana. How do you what? Okay, you're finding the area outside. So here, Lana, right, we found the area of the big triangle. Then we found the area of the little triangle. When I subtract those, I'm left with only the shaded area. Right? Does everybody see that? Do you get where we're headed with this? This is finding area shaded. You know how to find the shapes it's asking you. Right? You just have to be careful about what numbers for a triangle you're plugging in. Okay? So let's do another example. So this will be example 3. So we're going to draw a rectangle. Yay, Miss Waltz can draw that. Okay, and we're going to draw a circle. So you've got shade here. This is supposed to touch, so go ahead and make sure yours touches. Shaded here and shaded here.
Wait, the circle is supposed to touch the rectangle?
Yes. Okay, so you've got a circle, you've got shaded, and you have a rectangle. Nevada, what is the shape that we're going to use for my area for out? The rectangle. Would everybody agree with that? Nevada's right. We want to find area out. That's going to be area of rectangle. So area out, and let me give you some dimensions. 7 centimeters. That's 7 centimeters. Is that the diameter? Is that the radius, Peter? Diameter or radius? Radius, correct. Okay, and then I'm going to tell you 14 for here and 31 centimeters here. Okay, so Dana, how do I find my area out? What 2 numbers am I multiplying by? 31 and 14. 434 centimeters squared. Area in. Bryce, how do I find the area of a circle? And that is a pitiful circle. Y'all can laugh.
No.
I hope yours looks much better.
No, you're
Okay.
not laughing.
Bryce, what's the formula for finding circle, area circle?
A pi squared, no, pi r squared, my bad.
Perfect, right? Everybody agree with Bryce? It's pi r squared. So Braylon, one more time, what is the radius for this problem? 7 squared. So we should get 153.9. Cannot talk, cannot write today. Okay, so Madison, how in the world do I find the shaded area?
8 out minus 8 in.
Yes, 8 out minus 8 in. Addison, do you have an answer?
I have a question.
Go for it.
The 31 times 14. Did you know?
Okay, hold on. 31 times 14. 434.
I did 13.
Okay, hey, I'm glad y'all are asking. First time to lecture with this. They made a mistake for our example 1. Braylon, what's the answer?
I got 281.1.
281. Okay, I got 280.1 centimeters squared. Is that what you got?
I was gonna ask a question. Did you round where you put 153.9? Because I got 153.86.
49 times 3.14. Yes, I rounded. Yeah, I rounded.
Do we have to, because it was in hundreds?
It doesn't matter unless it says it. You better know where the 10th place and where the 100th place is. Please know that. My 6th graders are still learning that. Okay, so we're going to do one more example. Okay, so I'm going to give y'all a choice. I got a couple options. Do we want 2 circles? Or do we want a trapezoid and a triangle?
Triangle.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, it gives 2 circles. So you're gonna find the big circle, then you're gonna find the little circle and subtract the difference, right?
Wait, there's a small circle and a big circle?
Yeah, here was, I'm just gonna show it to you really quick. We're not gonna do it in our notes, but look at this one,
Oh, okay.
okay? You could have one of these on your homework. You're gonna find area out. So that's area of the big circle, right? Area in is the tiny circle, right? Right? So if the diameter here for the little is 3, what is your diameter across for the big? Yes, 16, because they give you 8 right here. Yeah, it's not really good. You know how to find area out, area in for a circle. Find the area for both circles, subtract. Okay, here's our last one that we're gonna do for our notes, right here.
Amazing.
Okay, shh. Draw it, please. Draw it just like this. So you have area of a trapezoid and you have area of a triangle, right? All right, the dimensions are 12 inches for the small triangle, 35 inches, and 37 inches. I'm reading the inside dimensions. So I'm going to draw it. Hold on. So 19 inches, 28 inches, 45 inches. Hey, can you just lay those on my desk, please? Thank you. Thanks, Adeline. Inches, 35 inches, 37 inches. So you've got 28 here. So I'm shading this, I'm shading here, and I'm shading here. So area out, what's the formula for finding area of a trapezoid, Tara? Okay, so Braylon, what's my base 1 and my base 2? Okay, what's my base 1 and base 2? Yep. So then my height is 28. So I get 896 inches squared. Did anybody plug that in? Alex, can you tell me what numbers I'm going to use for my inside triangle for base and height?
12 and 35.
12 and 35. You are correct. Look, he said height and base. Huh?
Because there's a right angle.
Correct. Okay, so what is this answer? Lana? Yes, 210. Am I done? Am I done? No, I need the shaded area. So Ryan, how do I get the shaded area? Okay, so 896 minus 210 equals 686 inches squared. Alright, tonight's homework, you're gonna do the same thing. Okay, you're gonna find the area of the entire region. Okay, then you're gonna find the area that's not shaded inside and subtract the two. Not too bad. How many problems, you guys? 10 problems.
10 problems.
10. Okay, go ahead, please work on these. Okay, everybody's got a copy of the homework? Not you, Braylon. Sorry about that. Yes, Callum. Number 4, what? Yeah. Correct.